Alright, I'm just going to be splitting a little bit of wood here. Just getting started with my wood project for the most part. Got a little bit of wood here that the state dropped off. They're going to do some road work out here, and they cut some wood this winter and just dropped it off in my yard. And it's most of it's pretty good hardwood. Some of it's not so good, and I'll just put that in my junk pile of wood. But I'm going to split that up now, and I'll just put the camera on, and you can watch along. just wanted to explain a little bit about firewood and how my feelings on firewood and cutting it, drying it, so forth. This wood was just cut this winter. As I said, it was cut this winter by the state, dropped on my land. And you'll notice that a lot of these pieces that I cut up are pretty darn small, that I split up are pretty darn small, smaller than a lot of people would split them. But I sell most of this good wood, and the thing I pride myself on is selling people absolutely the driest wood I can. And a piece of wood like this will dry much faster at that size than it will if it's double that size if I hadn't split it this last time. That'll dry much faster, and you get a whole lot more heat out of it by having it completely dry. Some people want a little bit of wet wood mixed in that makes the fire last longer, and I've heard all that before, but what wet wood will do will always create creosote in your chimney, and that's the last thing you want. So that's what I do, is try to get it as dry as I possibly can. I won't sell wood that isn't as dry as I can get it, and people know that, and I sell all my wood every year because it is so dry, and people know that when they buy it, it's going to be dry. There's no question about it. So that's my theory on it. I know it's split up smaller than a lot of people will, as you can see. That's not a very big piece of wood, but when I sell that, it'll be good and dry, and a good piece of firewood and a lot of heat in that piece of wood. So that's why I do what I do, and it works. It's a lot. It's not a lot, but a little bit extra work, and I just pride myself on taking care of my customers and making sure they have good dry wood to burn. So that's why I do it, and it's always worked for me, so that's why I do it, and I'm going to continue to do it. So that's what we have for the video today.